No problem. We'd love your business. Howdy, folks. Come on down next Wednesday to the Roslyn office for some free hot dogs. Inland Customer Appreciation Day. We'd love to have you down here for some free wieners. Come on down from 11:30 to 2 o'clock next Wednesday at Inland Networks for some free hot dogs. Yeehaw!
Hello and welcome, all you out there, to the last day of July. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss. And the only reason I'm going, is because it's the last day of July, meaning summer. Last month coming up of August. Last month of summer. Shedding a tear.
It's
getting ready for winter, which I don't really care about because I love winter.
Yeah, I'm ready for winter.
I love summer,
I'm ready for winter.
I do love winter. I actually love the fall too.
The fall, that's what, there was a day,
football.
There was a day last week that it reminded me of a fall day.
Nice fall day,
Took me back.
Ooh.
Took me back a little under a year.
And then we had those nice rainstorms, which we really, really needed.
We did.
And they hopefully put out the majority of the fire.
They did not.
No?
Not
They didn't do
really,
anything?
No. Not really, not much.
Oh, they were saying that they were supposed to get a lot of rain there, but I guess I guess we got all the rain.
The fire's still burning.
Man, the fire still by the Pateros Cowlitz fire is still burning, and hopefully firefighters can contain this fire or get a big chunk of it contained.
And we here at INTV want to know what you are doing with your summer, so give us a call at 649-3940, and we may send you a surprise.
Yeah.
Maybe a hat.
We love gifts.
Or
Or maybe
umbrella.
something from behind us.
Maybe.
Like an Abraham Lincoln Chichilla pet.
Yeah.
Brand new in the box.
Why would it not be? Or a Captain Hook. Maybe even a set of night vision.
Probably not. Those are really cool.
Yeah, they don't really work. It's
No.
day though.
Yeah.
So
You gotta turn
there
the
could
lights
be
off.
that. Yeah.
But we got around, actually Jude went around and was asking some people what they're doing this hot summer. Let's check that out.
It's Pat Weaver. In the summertime, I love to go to the beach and hang out with my dog and work.
My favorite thing to do on a hot day is drink lemonade. I know.
Hi, I'm Dustin Schomburg. I'm from Roslyn, Washington. It's a beautiful town of ours. And on nice hot summer days, I like to go take a nice cold dip in the lake. Nice and relaxing. Take the dogs up there, go enjoy the water, the sun, the sand. It's a great time. Come back to a nice brick saloon, get a nice cold beverage to relax. Always a good time.
Yay! I would like to drink lemonade. Mom is so silly.
My name is Jonesy, and I live in Roslyn, rockin' Roslyn. And when on hot days like this, we go down on the river early and pack a lunch and stay in the cool shade and swim in the river, or we go up in the woods where it's nice and cool and stay there for the day. So that's what we do on hot summer days.
Thank you, Jude, and thank you to all the volunteers who stepped in front of the camera and spoke aloud about what you guys are doing this summer. I am working.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of working. Doing those ONTs, which we'll get later on in the news, more information about those.
Speaking of work, these robots are being put to work, and for no pay.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, eventually, these robots are going to be asking for a little Skrilla because artificial intelligence is on its way. And the World Cup of Soccer robots was going on, and these guys are pretty impressive. Eventually, they're going to be asking for some money because they're so good.
Yep, and believe it or not, these robots have been playing for 17 years. This takes place
Never heard of it.
in Brazil, and yeah, surprisingly,
Well, it
have never
took
heard
place
of it.
this year because of the World Cup being in Brazil.
Yeah.
They travel with the World Cup.
Oh, that makes sense.
Which
Dumping
is,
dollars.
so a lot of intelligent or geeky people, which I'm one of them, don't worry.
Yeah, you make robots, I'm sure.
No, I'm a video game dork.
That's
So
not geeky. Like
I said dork. I didn't say geek.
Yeah, you did. You said I'm one of them.
I'm one of them, like a dork, a geek, a nerd.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe
That genre of people?
Maybe a dork, not a geek.
That's what I just said. I didn't say a geek or a
Yeah,
nerd.
you called yourself a geek.
No, I called myself a dork because
You're
I'm a
not.
video game
You have to be
lover.
smart to be a geek, and he is.
So I didn't say
terrible.
I was
He's-
not a geek.
He's terrible at video games too. For how much you play video games and for how many video games you have, you are horrible at it.
I don't think so.
I beat you every single
Just
time.
at Mario Kart. That's the only game that you play.
That's the game that
all
you
the
picked.
time.
That's the game that you picked.
One time, Joe.
I didn't pick
One
it.
time.
I'll pick a game next. Excite Bike 64.
I'd beat you.
Yeah.
Excite Bike actually for Nintendo, old Nintendo.
I want to play Excite Bike for 64, but play the old Nintendo track.
Anyways, going back onto the World Cup of Robots, check out this. It might have been a flop, but I don't know.
Staying on the robot topic, we have...
It's a robot week.
It is a robot week. We have a hitchhiking robot, and if I find him, I'm going to pick him up, and I don't think I'm going to give him back. Maybe drive him back the opposite direction.
Are you going to be like one of those weird weird people that pick up hitchhikers and do weird things to them, Jeff?
The robot... Yeah, I'm going to take out the batteries.
No, that wouldn't be very smart.
Or just drive him back the opposite direction. That he was
Drive him
coming.
back to where
Yeah.
he came from?
He's like, no.
Turn around. But this is pretty cool. The robot hitchhiker, the hitchhiker bot, is an experiment from some crazy Canadians. They're like, hey, let's get this robot from one end of Canada to the other end. And yeah, it's a pretty cool experiment. And hopefully everything goes well and this expensive robot goes from the destination it needs to get to.
Hello, I am Hitchbot, a robot from Fourth Credit, Ontario. This summer I will be traveling across Canada, from coast to coast. I am hoping to make new friends, have interesting conversations, and see new places along the way. As you may have guessed, robots cannot get driver's licenses yet, so I'll be hitchhiking my entire way. My name is Hitchbot. You will have to pick me up.
This robot's pretty cool. It will conversate with you for a little while, and then it gets bored and probably shuts down.
Like Furbies.
Yeah.
Furbies are like, oh, I'm going to go to bed.
I'm going to bed. Anyways, this is nuts. This story is one of the crazier stories with driving that we have ever reported on. This is going to take driving to the whole next level, where laziness is hand in hand right here. They're making it so cruise control, it actually cruise control your whole car. Remember, like Anchorman? They're like, hey, it's on autopilot. Don't worry. And then they're like, well, you still got to drive the car, or I guess they're seeing it as an RV. In this case, with this little box, you won't even have to drive your car. You just sit back, relax, talk on your cell phone, eat a cheeseburger, and the car drives for you.
This is being experimented in San Francisco, but this isn't even unheard of.
Actually, it was an experiment in San Francisco. They drove a car around, the Google car. They drove it all around San Francisco with nobody in there, and it never caused an accident. People were reporting, calling up the police department saying,
ghost drivers.
there's a ghost driver.
Ghost
But
drivers.
no, it was the Google car.
Taking the word ghost riding the whip to a whole different meaning.
Oh, yeah. Moving on from the robot topic, we're going to go to talking about fiber optics and the great new thing that Inland Networks is offering our citizens of the
Not
Roslyn.
quite offering. We are getting to the point to be able to offer.
To offer, correct, Jeff. And we are actually with Spencer Osba on the field, checking out what we are doing to get prepared for this fiber optic launch. And here's Spencer with more.
I'm Spencer Oswald with R&R Cable Inland Networks, and today we're here installing a fiber to the home first initial setup. And what we're doing is we're setting up a premise box for our ONT location, and ONT stands for Optical Network Terminal. That's where all of your electronics are going to be coming into, everything that we serve you with. That'd be your phone, your internet, your TV, all services. So what's going to be happening is things are going to be fiber to the home. It's going to be a glass wire coming to your house instead of copper. And what that means is that we need to install a battery pack. So that's one of the things that we are installing today is a battery pack. It's a battery backup system. It needs to be plugged into a wall jack. When I say wall jack, I mean an AC plug, so that it can feed power to the optical network terminal, so that all your services will work. The battery portion of it actually keeps services on for you, such as your phone when the power goes out. Just like phone currently works when power goes out, that will keep your phone on for up to 8 hours.
Thank you, Spencer, for letting us know what's going on out in the field. And right now we actually have Justin Weiss in the studio who's going to tell us a bit more.
Yeah. Welcome, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
What can you tell us that the customers may not know or that we may not know about the fiber that's taking place in the launch in Roslyn?
A couple of the things that will be happening is, number one, all the copper that we have will eventually be going away. So it'll be cleaning up a lot of the airways of Roslyn. There's old copper that's been for telephone and TV, which is decades old. So this will be upgrading all of that and becoming a much more reliable service because everything's going to be coming over that glass that Spencer explained. Mm-hmm. The nice thing too is it's going to be cable TV, internet, and phone all over that one connection.
So you don't have multiple lines going to a house, just that one line?
Just that one line.
Cool.
And it doesn't require the entire, some of the homes, if you have a really old home that has old wiring, we run into some really crazy stuff as we start being in customers' homes. For the most part, all the internal wiring that's existing will be able to work great because the feed will be so strong coming into homes. And that's talking about give us the ability to be able to launch more TV channels, give us the ability to have more bandwidth or have more, I guess the best way to put it is to have a wider pipe for the internet traffic. So if people want to stream movies, stream music all at the same time while their kids are playing online games and they have home automation and the whole nine yards, we'll be able to have all of those features that you hear about that other metropolitan areas have before actually a lot of the metropolitan areas get them.
Very cool.
So as of right now, correct me if I'm wrong, with the internet service that we provide, you're required to have a telephone line, so you're actually paying for two services. And with the fiber coming in, this is going to allow you the option to either have telephone or internet.
That's a really tricky question because my answer I would love to give you is yes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, we are not doing this alone. There's no way that Inland Networks could launch fiber to the home without some major assistance, and that major assistance is coming from low interest monies that the government provided with the Connect America grant. One of the things that is a stipulation in that is that they still see phone service as a necessity.
Right.
So for
which
us,
it is.
It is, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. When you're that's why we have those battery packs that Spencer was talking about, because when the power goes out, you can't charge your cell phone, and the cell phone towers, they may or may not have battery backup. Your landline's going to continue to work.
Cool.
The other side on it, but continuing on that thought is that, because of the government regulation that we're not just a free market company that like a Comcast or anybody else. We have to be able. There's certain regulations that we have to follow that are put on to us by the FCC. So.
Okay. Nice.
So when are we hoping the launch date of fiber optics to just the Roslyn area will be completed?
Oh, completed. So let me work through the dates. We just went out to a pre-bid, and construction will be starting in late August, beginning of September. We'll have to come back out to each customer's home to put the electronics in that gray box that Spencer showed on the side of the house. And then after all that's done, we'll be turning everything up. It has to be done before the end of the year, so we're hoping to start the turn up about the beginning of November in certain areas.
So it's coming fast.
Yeah.
And the customer should expect 3 visits, right? One for the prep work, for the battery backup, and the prim box on the side of the house, and then another visit for once the aerial drops come in or burial, and then another one for once we launch, and then we go out to the customer's homes to make sure that the product's working as it should.
Yeah, that's correct. And the second visit, they won't even know happened.
Right.
It's going to be contracting crews that are coming through, attaching to the pole to that box that we put on the side of the house. That has to be there for them before they come in. That's why that first visit is necessary as well. And it's going to be we're going to try to make it as pain-free of a switchover as possible. But when you're going from having copper up for 70 plus years on these telephone poles and wired into these houses and switching over to glass, it's a major undertaking. So right now all of our customer service agents are scheduling they're scheduling usually 8 appointments a day to be able to do these pre-installs. So if you haven't yet gotten contacted, you can feel free to contact Inland Networks and make sure to get your appointment scheduled, or if you don't contact us, we'll make sure to be getting a hold of you soon, because after we switch over, soon we're going to have to turn that copper off, and all the phone line how it works now, the internet how it works now, the cable how it works now won't work anymore.
It's going away.
So good recommendation to all the customers out in the Roslyn area is get ready for the fiber launch. Get the ONT installed on the side of your house so you're all ready for the fiber launch coming on by the end of the year, which is coming up upon us fast, but is some great technology that Inland Networks is going to be supplying to our residents of Roslyn and eventually Ronald, correct?
Yeah, we'll be expanding all the way up to Lake Clayholm, past Last Resort. That's phase 2. That will be next year, and so expect for that more news on that as that comes available.
Very cool.
Well, thank you, Justin.
Yeah, thanks
thank
guys
you
for
your
having
time.
me.
Sure.
Again, give us a call, 649-2211, if you need to get an appointment set up to get fiber optics to your home. Thank you again, Justin.
Yeah, happy to be here.
And now it's time for the quick tips.
Quick tips, brought to you by Pinterest.
And brought to you by Regan.
And Regan.
Yeah.
And Jude.
Yeah. And brought to you by your microwave this week.
Yeah, if you have a dirty microwave like Jeff does.
I just cleaned it.
How'd you clean it, Jeff?
With bleach.
Ugh, with bleach?
Yeah.
So do you know now...
Water and bleach. And
now you know when you're nuking... Sorry to scratch you. You're nuking your pizzas that you always cook or your top ramen.
Yeah.
Now you're having bleach infused into that food.
No, it's clean. It's clean.
Bleach is probably the wrong way to clean your microwave. This is the right way. Our quick tip this week is vinegar and hot water. Put it together, mix it around, put it in your microwave for 10 minutes. Make sure when you take it out of the microwave to have an oven mitt, because that will be hot. Take it out, and then you just wipe down with just a wash rag, and the stuff comes right off thanks to that vinegar and hot water. So you don't have to use bleach, which may cause cancer when you're microwaving or nuking your
I used to
food.
put it in my hair. So, I mean, there's that,
That's why you're missing some hair
Yeah,
back
it
here.
could be. Got bleached out.
You got bleached
it's
out.
not missing, it's just bleach colored, like permanently.
No, it's
It's just in my follicles.
just bleached.
I don't know about that.
Anyways, so this is a very good tip right here. Vinegar, hot water, clean your microwave, bada bing, bada boom, in less than 15 minutes.
Throw a fork in there, crank
No.
it up to 10, and then call it good.
He's done it too. He's put that dinner plate in with his fork
Why
and
would you
turned
not
on
put
the
a fork in
microwave.
there? I mean, the fork's got to get hot too, right?
Barbecue for the Wall Volunteers happened this last July 24th. We were down there to get some great footage of it and say thank you to all the volunteers that helped out with the commemorative wall. And thank you, Jody Larson, for the shout out to INTV. Jude is down there to get some footage for you.
Hi, my name is Jody Larson, and I'm here at the 3rd Street Ballpark, which was just recently home of the Wall. We're here for our volunteer appreciation barbecue, and we decided to have a barbecue after the event because there were so many people that were instrumental in putting this on, and it was an opportunity for us all to get together because there were so many different shifts throughout the weekend that people didn't get a chance to see who each other were. So we thought we'd do a barbecue, give a chance for everyone to get to know each other and say thank you for everything they did. I was the event coordinator on it along with Sherry Sworry from the Red Cross and CC Armijo from the Red Cross. So the 3 of us got together, and here we are. It's a little windy, but the rain stopped, and so we're excited, and we've got a great turnout for our barbecue, and just saying thanks to everybody and we're thankful to the community for all their support and for everybody that came and shared stories and memories and lots of tears. And I think it was a very fabulous experience for our community. I think it was an opportunity that we could show our respect and honor those men and women who unfortunately have lost their lives in battles to ensure that we have our freedoms and that we can have barbecues and share stories. So thanks to everybody that came out and supported the event. Thank you especially to all of the volunteers and the local community for their support. And thanks to INTV for making sure we got good publicity and that we took care of all of our people.
My name is Sherry Sworry. I'm with the American Red Cross Service to Armed Forces. I have a passion for the military. I've been a military employee. I worked for the Air Force for 6 years, and after leaving the Air Force, coming to the West Side, I just had that connection that I needed to work on, and so Jody approached me with this event that I just absolutely could not turn down. I was in charge of the opening ceremonies, as well as getting all these wonderful volunteers that were out here celebrating today, getting them scheduled and getting them excited about it. And I am truly touched by this event. When I went into it, I didn't realize what kind of magnitude, how it would affect me, and I'm just truly blessed and honored that I was able to take a part. And if we were able to touch one person and help them heal, then our job was done.
And thank you again for Jody Larson for making that happen. Great job.
A big congratulations goes out to our weatherman,
Steve Stormo!
taking first place on the old motorcycle.
On the old motorcycle, the weatherman Steve Stormo, he was cruising at Renegade Motor Raceways.
Where he is known as the weatherman.
Yes.
Nolan just informed me.
Yeah, he is a.k.a. weatherman Steve Stormo. And good job beating Ken Morgan. Congratulations right there, taking his motorcycle division, getting first place.
Very, very impressive. And staying on the racing topic, the Roslyn mountain bike race took place this past weekend as well.
Yeah, there wasn't muddy conditions, which were nice. They didn't tear up our trails, but there weren't as many crashes. So no crashes, but we were there, got some great footage for you, just in case you missed it.
Ken Ramirez, coming from Seattle, originally from San Antonio, Texas. We're Team Texas today. Cascade Bicycle Studios, one of the local Seattle places that puts on a lot of the local cyclocross races. So they put this flyer out. Sounded like a great time to come explore the area, and so happy I did. Roslyn is just an amazing place, so having a really good time out here.
And will you do it again next year?
Without a doubt. Well, depending on how today goes, but I'm sure it'll go well, so we'll be out here next year again. Probably a couple of times in between.
So I see that you're staying in shape right here.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Hi, I'm Steve Moe from Kingston, Washington. That's where I'm living now. I'm from Port Angeles area. I came out here to ride my bike. I'm hoping this is a good idea. I've been on this course a couple times before. Last time was with Fat Tire Revolution's race that was out here. And been biking for my life and racing for about 4 or 5 years of it. And it's a really good way to remember to ride your bike and try to stay fit. But it's pretty crazy too, especially on a warm day in the hills. If this event happens again, I'll probably be back. Yeah, a friend of mine bribed me into this one, but once I'm in, pride just keeps me coming back, I think.
I'm Heidi Wood. I'm from Seattle, and I'm here racing today co-ed with my husband, Jim Wood. It's actually my first real legit mountain bike race, so lots of new interesting territory for me today, but should be a lot of fun. Gorgeous day. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Jude, for getting that great footage, and thank you, everybody, for putting on this great event, the Roslyn Mountain Bike Festival. This was a huge turnout. I saw the tents at the Roslyn Riders, and it just looked awesome. Congratulations, everybody, for putting on such a great event.
On the 28th of this gorgeous month, the Pony Club met up, and they had a pony outing.
They did. Jeff, were you there with your pony?
I got a mini horse.
No, you got a mini horse.
No, I don't.
You don't.
I do, kind of, actually. Like, my roommate's dog is a mini horse.
It is. It's yeah. And it actually chewed on your laptop.
Yeah, it ruined it.
It cracked your laptop.
You paid for it.
No, I didn't.
Your company did.
Oh. No, we didn't.
Yeah, who's laughing now?
Well, yeah, we didn't pay for it, so I'm still laughing. Anyways, the Pony Club happened this last weekend, and Jude was down there to get some footage, and here it is.
I'm
I'm Cora, and this is Connor. Yeah. And we're all from Woodward Pony Club.
It's very fun. There's lots of activities and things to do. It's very fun. I like it.
It teaches you a lot. Yeah. We have shows
and candy.
And we learn, like, every month we have a little thing, unmounted lesson, where we all talk about, like, horsemanship and discussing, like, things to do better with our horses.
Lots of fun. Sometimes we'll do too much fun.
It's fun because you can, like, get together with a ton of, like, people your own age who, like the same things as you do.
And I get a lot of friends and stuff. So
like Connor.
It's easy to make yeah.
It's very fun.
Join Pony Club.
Oh, yeah.
There's lots
Free
of
with
free
us.
candy.
Yeah,
Don't
for
worry.
money.
Well, not free for me because I have to buy it all.
Yeah, you
You
do.
guys eat a ton.
Anyway,
thank you.
My name is Cecilia Black, and I'm from the Woodbrook Hunt Pony Club, which is located in Puyallup, Washington area. And I've been in Pony Club, I think, for 4 years. So I just got back from Kentucky, where the Pony Club Championships were held, and I was raising awareness for a sport called quadrille, which is a 4-person team where you do dressage. And we won horse management, which is the part of where you take care of the horses and, you know, getting all pretty and clean for your rides. And so we won that, which was kind of a big deal. I have a whole lot of fun, yeah. My horse is a real fun time to ride.
Thank you, Jude, for gathering that footage. In Washington State Horse Park, every weekend they have some great stuff going on. Like this weekend, they have the Cowboy Roundup. Jude, awesome job on collecting that footage. And all the kids celebrating the great time with their ponies. Awesome job learning how to be a good horseman.
Movie in the yard. This was actually originally my idea. It really was. It was my idea. It was. I threw it out there. I was like, they should have movies in that yard. And
the next week, they were having movies in the yard.
And I told your dad about it, and I told Jared about it. I think I told you about it.
I don't know.
No, maybe you haven't been.
You might have told our viewers.
No, I never did. I should have dubbed it on camera. I should have patented the idea, and then charged people for going in someplace that's not my property.
Here is an interview with Stefan and what the yard in Roslyn is all about.
Hi, I'm Stefan McKinstry, and I'm the coordinator for the Roslyn Yard here for the Roslyn Trails Alliance and for Terra. And tonight, Saturday, July 26th, we are going to be showing The Princess Bride. It's going to start at 8:30 or 9, depending on the progress of the sun towards the horizon. And it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun movie. You can bring refreshments in here from any of the local businesses. Go and grab some food and come on in here and enjoy a pizza and watch a really good show.
Thank you, Chris Martin, for making the yard such an awesome place in downtown Roslyn. And what a great idea. Every Saturday, they're going to be hosting movies in the yard. They don't have a set time. This last Saturday, they said it was going to start at 7:30. It didn't happen until 9 because they have to wait for it to get dark to watch this movie.
I'm thinking bocce ball in the yard.
Bocce ball, hey, things can happen. The yard is open and it's for the public.
You know, so it'll be kind of crazy. Maybe a little hacky sack competition in the yard.
No, that's a little too hippie, Jeff.
Hack side. You
Hack
guys
side.
sit hack side.
But awesome things right there. Movies in the yard every Saturday. Don't miss them. There's a trail levy that is going on. We don't know much about this. We actually found this story and we saw that some trails might be getting closed down. So this levy is being proposed to hope not closing these trails. So Jude was down there to get an interview to find out some more information about this proposed levy for the outdoor trail system.
My name's Lauren Shuck. I'm a long-term friend and supporter of Park and Rec in this area, specifically District 1 Park and Recreation District. And I also am kind of heading up this campaign for the levy, Upper County Recreation. And this levy is a supportive levy for trail access and other activities that the Park and Recreation District is planning going forward. Well, the levy is actually 5 cents on the $1,000 worth of real estate value, and for a $200,000 home, that would be approximately $10 a year. Now the levy is going to be funding park and recreation needs, specifically trail access, insurance, and other related costs of maintaining trails, and quite possibly a kids' summertime recreation project, and perhaps an adult league as well.
And what are the benefits of the levy?
Well, the benefits will provide seed money for the Park and Rec District to be able to match grants. Many grants that we apply for require matching funds in order to go forward. So this will provide a basis for going forward on obtaining grants for trails and other activities, as well as paying for basic costs like insurance, and costs of elections. Actually, that's an additional cost that we have to fund periodically. The land developers have been closing off trails for years, as folks here probably know, and their concerns, of course, center around access and liability. And we are finding that if we can negotiate with landowners and sign agreements for them to keep land accessible, trails open, then we can provide the public a service by opening up trail loops, access points, etc. The landowners really are concerned a great deal about liability, and Park and Rec does have an insurance plan that will help defray the cost of that. So it's very helpful for an elected body like the Park and Rec District to be able to have these resources to enable trails to be completed and open. I'd like to point out too that, you know, we have been busy kind of working behind the scenes. Park and Rec successfully negotiated with the landowner a snow park up on Woods and Steel Road, and that's being worked on as we speak, and it should be ready for operation this coming winter. So that points out one of our successes. In addition, we are currently negotiating with landowners to open up access to the Rat Pack bicycle trail up on Cle Elum Ridge. So I want to point out that there have been some successes, and we hope to continue that way looking forward with your support. The levy is on the current ballot, which most of you have, I believe. It was sent out a few days ago. And if you vote yes, then you will be providing us with a basis for operating for the next 6 years. So I would urge all of you to please vote yes on the levy, and that will you know, provide a basis for our survival, enable us to get grants, and enable us to initiate and continue current programs.
Thank you, Jude, for collecting that info for all of us, and now we know. I just don't get why everyone's like, no, 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 instead of saying yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, or let's figure out a solution that everybody can be happy with.
Or let's share the earth.
Share the earth. Thank you, Lauren Shuck, for that interview. Awesome job, and keep up the great work. And make sure to get out there and vote. I know the ballots are out for the coroner, and so make sure to vote for the coroner for the Upper Kittitas County, and vote for this levy for the Upper Kittitas County trails.
Top story of the evening. I guess it's not top because it didn't start at the top, but
no,
it's kind of lower down the list.
But it is a good story. It's a very interesting story.
A man walks into a gas station and pays $1.25.
$1.25
for fuel, and then what happens?
And then he walks out to the gas pump, and he actually grabs the gas pump and pours it on his head. And the clerk came out, yelled at him, and he got scared and ran off. Cops showed up. We're looking for this man for a couple days. And again, this happened on Monday. And then they found him on the next day, Tuesday, and he said that he was embarrassed. He accidentally sprayed himself with gasoline. He never said that he was going to light himself on fire. And so that's what happened.
Breaking news.
It is. And here's an interview with that attendant.
Okay, I'm Greg Pugh. I work here at Sportland Mini Mart. And a while ago, a gentleman came in and purchased $1.25 for the gasoline and proceeded to go outside and douse himself completely with the hose. At that time, his girlfriend tried to get him away And I ran out and said, "What are you doing?" And he says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this." And I said, "Well, it looks to me like you did." She dragged him across the street over toward the storage sheds, and where he proceeded just to disappear.
Dollars for Scholars golf tournament's taking place, and this is a good time all around for a great cause. I'm not going to be there because I always say that I am, but I don't know why.
You're a terrible golfer.
I am a great golfer. I lost probably about 10 golf balls last time I went, which is great.
Dollars for Scholars, great thing. This is a scholarship that goes to one of our students of the Upper Kittitas County, so make sure to donate money to Dollars for Scholars or get out to beautiful Sun Country, swing away, and support kids of the Upper Kittitas County.
The first annual Cleolum Roundup
Yeehaw!
is going to take place, and I have a lasso. It's right there. It's yellow.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's my lasso, Jeff. And I got a cowboy hat, so together would be cowboys. Yep. We'll be probably not going together, but we'll be checking out.
we might see each other.
We'll probably see each other.
We will not be going together.
It's starting this August 2nd through the 3rd. It's the Rodeo Roundup going on at the Washington State Horse Park. This is going to be an awesome time. They're spending some good money, bringing in some good entertainment, so make sure to get down to the Washington State Horse Park this weekend and enjoy the Rodeo Roundup. It's going to be awesome.
Couple goat ropers down there, probably.
Oh, yeah. Next weekend is going to be an awesome event. Do not miss it down at the Cleolum Memorial Skate Park or the Swimming Pool Park. This is the Black Pioneer Picnic, which is going on Saturday on the 9th of August. Do not miss this event because there is some great storytelling and some great entertainment all around.
And now let's move on to
No Civic News.
Nolan said it best, no civic news.
Yeah.
And that concludes
No Civic News. Going on to a little bit of sports, NBA, a judge has ruled that Donald Sterling must sell his LA Clippers. This was reported on ESPN. So good job to him, the judge.
Congratulations to the Clippers.
Yeah, congratulations to the Clippers. They don't have a racist coach or owner anymore, and hopefully LA Clippers can win a couple games.
Yep.
Which probably won't help.
And who cares?
Yeah, nobody really cares about NBA basketball anyways. And something else some people don't care about is MLB baseball, which I do. I love it. I love MLB baseball, Major League Baseball.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mariners took on Orioles. They won 4-3, and then they lost 2-3 versus the Orioles. This happened this last weekend. Mariners. I don't think we'll ever win the pennant.
The pennant. Yeah.
Better start praying to those Angels in the outfield.
Well, that's the Angels.
But we're the Mariners.
So the Mariners in the outfield?
No, you need to have Angels in the outfield to help the Mariners.
Okay. So let's draft some Angels.
Yeah. Good idea.
Like we mentioned before earlier in the news, fiber optics is coming to your homes very soon. So give us a call at 649-2211. Schedule your appointment so we can do the prep work. Big things are happening. Don't miss out.
Yep, and this is only going in on the Roslyn area. And make sure, if you missed that interview that we had earlier with Spencer Oswald and Justin Weiss, make sure to tune in every day, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., and check out our new news only on Channel 3 INTV. Or Channel 2, I guess, down in Ellensburg.
Channel 2's for you.
Channel 2 for you, Channel 3 for me.
We want to shut down tonight's episode by wishing some people a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I want to say a huge happy birthday. July 31st was Maverick Sullivan Weiss's second week on Earth.
Ooh, I thought you got his birthday wrong already.
No.
You said July 31st. I was like,
No, July 31st. He's 2 weeks old.
2 weeks old.
Anyways, let's go on some birthdays. August 1st, we have Rayette Martinez, Brandon Hill, and Scott Fisher.
And on August 2nd, we have Floyd Rudolsky, Steve Singer, and Brandon DeVere, my cousin, happy birthday, and Ashley Caldwell.
On August 3rd, we have Chris Bolero. Happy birthday, bud.
And on August 4th, we have Tobin Zachary Hart, Robert Fudaz, and Brianna Rivera.
Jude's daughter. Happy birthday. On August 5th, we have Sarah Davis and Dawn Aberask. Happy birthday.
And on August 6th, we have Jessica Ledno.
Happy birthday to everybody, and if we missed your special birthday or that anniversary or just have a special day in general, give us a call at 649-3940. Facebook us, tweet us, Tumblr us, website us. Tumble us, is that it? I'm not a Tumblr. I don't care. But yeah, there's so many ways of communication. Please send it to Jude, Regan, myself, or Jeff, and we'd love to get it on INTV. Or if you're a business and you want to get a commercial, make sure to give us a call 649-3940. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Couple local boys.
Some local news.
For you, July 31st, last day of July.
Weiss here. And next Wednesday, August 6th, between 11:30 and 2 p.m., we're having a Customer Appreciation Day. And we would really love to see you down here. We're going to be serving Galando's and Carrick's hot dogs. So come on down, have a hot dog. It's free, it's on us. We just like to see your smiling face down here in Roslyn on 2nd Street. Come on down for our Customer Appreciation next Wednesday between 11:30 and 2 p.m. here at the Roslyn office. See you there.
Well, oh, after you, Jeff. Okay. And that was pretty awesome. And again, thank you, Jody Larson, for getting that, and everybody for making that happen. Blah blah blah.
Mountain bikes tearing up mountain biking trails.
I know. Who would have thought?
Nobody.
And we had to get some more information about this because supposedly they are trying to put a
supposedly. What do they say on Anchorman when he starts? He's like, the Human Torch was wearing flip-flops or something. Like when he was like warming up, he's like trying to clear his throat. It kind of reminded me of it. The Human Torch. No, not at all.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Supposedly. Go on. I think, like we mentioned before earlier in the news, fiber optics is coming to inland
optics.
Like we mentioned before, fiber optics.
Optics.
Like we mentioned before, fiber
optics.
I think you got some slobber right there in your beard, bro.
I do.
I thought it was glitter at first. It was shining off the lights.
Oh damn! I've been having that spit in there the whole time.
You were taking after your son.
It was a long night.
Okay, I'm recording you.
Didn't you say action? Like that's the worst director. Okay, I'm recording you. I'm just saying.
He's a pro now.
No problem. We'd love your business. Howdy, folks. Come on down next Wednesday to the Roslyn office for some free hot dogs.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Inland Customer Appreciation Day. We'd love to have you down here for some free wieners.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
11:30 to 2, right?
Come on down from 11 to 2 for some free hot dogs down at
30.
Come on down from 11:30 to 2 o'clock next Wednesday at Inland Networks for some free hot dogs. Yeehaw!
It's optics, Jeff. Just try to say it one time.